Hello everyone, I feel spoiler here, and in today's episode we'll talk about game week 4 predictions. Here we go. First match, Saturday, Arsenal, which is the team I support, against Nottingham Forest. I think this will be a close game. I expect Arsenal to win, but I don't think Nottingham will play so aggressively, even though they changed the manager and the new manager is more aggressive than the other one. I think they will stick to their old plan, and I think they will play very conservative against Arsenal, which is a team that didn't show too many things in attack right now, and they were great in defense. So for this match I predict 1-0, maybe 2-0 for Arsenal, but this game can go into a draw at any time in my opinion. Next game, Bournemouth-Brighton. I expect this to be a high scoring game, to be fair. I don't know, this is a tough call, to be fair. Brighton, they are coming from a win against City, where they were down 1-0 and they managed to score 2 goals. And Bournemouth managed to win against Spurs away, I think. Yeah, I think that, yeah, they were at Spurs home. So both are high moral, but I think this game is either going into the Bournemouth way, either into a draw. I see maybe a 2-2. But if it's 2-1 for Bournemouth, I think should be fine. So I see this high-scoring game, but I doubt any of these two will win 2 or more goals. I think it will be a very tight match. Crystal Palace Sunderland. I expect this to be a very low-scoring game. Crystal Palace lost Sarr, which is a great creative player, and Sunderland is away. And Sunderland, I don't like them away, I like them more at home. I think Crystal Palace will win, again, like Arsenal, 1-0, 2-0. But the difference between these two matches is that I don't think Sunderland can handle a draw here. I think it's a clear Crystal Palace win, but I doubt that they will score a lot of goals. Now, we move to Everton-Aston Villa. I mean, this is a very tough match to call, despite the fact that Aston Villa played really bad in the start of the season. I see here also a draw with a lot of goals. Maybe Everton has the edge, but it's not a big edge. But I see this game like 2-2, something like this. I see Aston Villa breaking the ice and scoring, and the danger from Aston Villa against Everton, I think they'll come from the wings. I watched Everton last games and I don't like the way they defend, but I like the way they attack. Aston Villa, they defend better, but the attack is terrific. Somehow I see a high scoring game here. I see something like 2-2 in Everton Aston Villa. But maybe Everton can manage to get 2-1, 3-2, something like this. Fulham Leeds. I mean, this will be a low scoring game, in my opinion. I see Fulham has the upper hand, but can be 0-0, 1-1, or 1-0 to Fulham, in my opinion. I don't see how Leeds will win against Fulham. Newcastle Wolves. I mean, here it's a little bit strange because we don't know how the lineup of Newcastle will look like. We saw last time they managed to bring a 5 at the back, which I didn't think it was great for them. I think if they play classic and they use the wingers, Wolves have no chance against them. I see this, Newcastle can score 2-3 goals. I see a win for Newcastle at 2 goal difference, but I don't know if they will keep the clean sheet. I mean, Søren Larsson is not in the team. They have chances for the clean sheet also, maybe 2-0, 3-0. We move on to West Ham Spurs. To be fair, another tough game to call, because West Ham showed us that they can be very dangerous or they can have a bad matchup. To be fair, I don't think they looked so good against Nottingham all the game. The final minutes were great, but the rest of the minutes were not dominating. It was a tight matchup. So I think Spurs will win this game, but I'm not sure that Spurs will manage to keep the clean sheet here. I don't know. I see a 2-1 for Spurs, and I think Spurs will win with corners this game. They are decent at set pieces, and West Ham showed a lot of weakness in this area. So I think a corner or a free kick can make the difference here. Brentford, Chelsea. I mean, I think this is an easy win for Chelsea. I think Brentford will try to defend and just try to go for a 0-0 game, but I don't think they will manage to keep Chelsea from not scoring goals. And I don't see them scoring goals. I mean, from all the matches, I think Chelsea and maybe Crystal Palace, Arsenal have the biggest chance of a clean sheet. I don't see Brentford scoring against Chelsea this match. My prediction is 1-0, 2-0 Chelsea. We move to Burnley, Liverpool, which here I think it will be a goal fest. I think Liverpool will score 4 goals, and I think they will win 4-1. I don't think they'll manage to keep the clean sheet against Burnley, because we saw Burnley are the team that are willing to risk it if they concede. Even though they are playing 5 at the back, it is kind of offensive 5 at the back in my opinion. So 4-1 for Liverpool is my prediction. And this week derby we have Manchester City against Manchester United, and this is a very tough matchup to call, because we saw what happened with City against Amorim 5 at the back. I don't know. Now I see Marmoush will not play, which I think it's a downside for City. But Doku can handle the situation. I will go for a 1-1 here. I mean, I see people that are very hyped with Haaland scoring a lot of goals, but he didn't manage to score 1 goal against Amorim last season. So I know it's a really tough matchup. I don't know if City can keep the clean sheet against United, because I think United will make something with Mbeumo on that side, with Ed Nuri and Stones. I see a weakness there at City. Also, I feel United can score 1 goal. It's 1-1, or if City will win, I think they will win 1-0. I don't see City scoring a lot of goals in this matchup, but again, it's a City against United. The problem with this derby is that Guardiola doesn't have the best start of the season. Last season it was pretty bad, and Amorim already lost on the cup game. They finished last year in a bad place. I mean, both managers can't afford other team to win by a lot of goals. This is how I see it. I mean, if Manchester will lose 1-0, it will not be the end of the world. If City will draw or City will lose at 1 goal difference, again, it will not be the end of the road. This is why I cannot see a high-scoring game due to stakes of this game. These are my predictions. Tell me in the comments what are your predictions. Where do you think I got it wrong? And tomorrow we'll talk about my game plans for game week 4. I will make 2 or 3 transfers, and I'm excited for this new game week to watch all the games and to enjoy the most beautiful league, the Premier League. Hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and until next time, I wish you a great day.